your peace, yeah. I can feel your peace running in my heart. I can feel your peace blowing through my heart. I can feel your peace. Here he comes. He's playing the flute.
This is strange. You guys have so much talent between you.
Oh, you're so nice.
I used to play the trumpet, but I lost my lip many years ago. If you don't stay with it, it goes away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I can just make it up.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, when you're doing it that often, yes.
yeah,
I guess it's
yeah. Is it time for lessons? When are you gonna come over? Let's do it. Sing with us, Lisa. Soul song. Do I know this one? Yeah. Soul song? It's so light. Give you my soul song. Give you my soul song.
Give you my heart song. I give you my heart song. I give you my joy song. I give you my love song. I give you my soul song.
Good morning,
Give
Unity
you
of
my
Walnut
soul
Creek.
song.
Woohoo!
My heart.
How's everybody doing?
Give you my heart song.
How are folks doing at home, online? We have Narayan Janet in the house.
Give you my love.
All right. So those of you in the sanctuary, please rise in body or spirit, and they're going to lead us in soul song.
I give you my soul song.
I give you my soul song.
I give you my heart song.
I give you my heart song.
I give you my joy song.
I give you my joy song.
I give you my love
I
song.
give you my love song.
Give you my soul.
I
Give you my soul song.
I give you my soul song.
Give my heart song.
I give you my heart song.
I give you my joy song.
I give you my joy song.
I give you my love song.
I give you my love song.
I give you my soul song.
I give you my soul song.
I give you my heart song.
I give you my heart song.
I give you my joy song.
I give you my joy song.
I give you my love song.
I give you my love song.
I give you my soul song.
I give you my soul song.
I give you my heart song.
I give you my heart song.
I give you my joy song.
I give you my joy song.
I give you my love song.
I give you my love song.
I give you my soul song.
I give you my soul song.
I give you my heart song.
I give you my heart song.
I give you my joy song.
I give you my joy song.
I give you my love song.
I give you my love song. Soul song.
give you my love song.
Give you my love song.
One more time. Soul
Soul
song.
Soul song. Soul song. Soul song.
Give you my love.
I love those harmonies. We're all in harmony. We're so happy to be here with you.
Good morning. Welcome to Unity of Walnut Creek and the service this morning. My name is Eileen.
Hi, Eileen, and my name is Susan. Welcome to the service.
So we want to greet and bless everyone out there in TV land who's watching online. Our presence, your presence, adds to our spiritual community, and we are grateful you are with us today. Thank you for joining us. Also, everybody, please join me in welcoming our special friends and featured musicians, Narayan and Janet. You can meet them on the patio after the service, and you can even take their music home with you. Yeah, thank you for sharing your music with us today.
Reverend Kristen will be giving today's message titled Peace Begins With Me. This is the third and final message in the three-part Yes, There Is Peace series.
Yeah, so that'll be good. Before we begin, I invite you to keep peace in the room and turn your phones to silent.
Turn them off.
Thank you for doing that.
Let's take a moment to be grateful for the land this center rests upon. This is Bay Miwok and Ohlone land.
We honor the Bay Miwok and Ohlone people of today and are grateful to those who were stewards of this land before us. We commit to taking care of these sacred native grounds and Mother Earth.
Unity is a positive path for spiritual living. Our vision for the world is, and let's say this together, we envision a spiritually awakened world where all life thrives in conscious oneness.
Our mission is who we have come here to be. And let us say this together.
We are a loving, inclusive community, expanding and living our divinity in sacred service for all.
And our core values are
Love, connection, service, and wisdom. If you are with us for the first time, welcome. If you feel comfortable in doing so, please raise your hand so that we can give you a welcome packet. In addition to information about Unity, this welcome packet includes a coupon which you can use to attend a class. They were all at the 9:30 service. We invite you to visit our Welcome Center, everyone, even those of you of us who have been here a while.
And meanwhile, let me tell you about the connection cards. They're in the back of your chairs. They also are in the packets for new people. So these are for everyone, and with this card, you may submit a prayer request, which I do every time I get my hands on this. And the prayer team will pray with you throughout the week, so it's a really good thing.
You can also share feedback or request information. You put the card in the basket with the offering. And for those of you viewing online, connection cards are available on the Watch Live page on our website.
So we have several activities for you to highlight this week.
Join Barbara Gordon, who's for a wonderful retreat held at the Unity Village in Kansas City, where the Unity movement began. For more details, attend an information and registration session today at 1 o'clock in the community room. We'll have another information and registration session. You don't need to come to both, but the other one will be on the 13th, and you can pick up a flyer on the patio.
And are you feeling a need to evolve? Yes. Me too. So come to Bob Hardy's class that starts tomorrow, Monday, the 31st, at 2 p.m. And this transformative course, it's a series, will help you break through limitations, deepen your mind-body connection, and unlock your true power. Come learn how to step into a more empowered version of yourself. And the class is based upon Dr. Joe Dispenza's book, Becoming Supernatural. So get your book today in our bookstore and begin your journey to lasting personal transformation. Please sign up on the patio or send an email to unity@walnutcreek.org.
Office at unityofwalnutcreek.org.
What did I say? Unity.
Unity at-
Office at unityofwalnutcreek.org.
Can you imagine a world where our sacred masculine and our divine feminine energies are whole and gender wounds are healed?
Yes.
Reverend Kristen highly recommends that we all step into that vision by attending the Power of Healing Together workshop next Sunday, April 6th at 2 p.m. Experience a transformative process that fosters healing, respect, and collaboration between women and men and across the genders. Let's learn more by watching a video from the facilitators of the workshop.
California. And we're really excited to be with you all on April 6th. We're looking forward to meeting you and talking about sacred masculine and feminine and how these energies can come together in a more harmonious way and in ourselves and in our communities and help heal the gender divide that sometimes we experience in our world.
What it is that I love most about Jerry, really, is the heart opening. That heart opening that happens in a safe container where we all witness each other. We witness each other's experiences, our pain, and we all come to a place of empathy and understanding of what we each go through in the world. Within Jerry, we have a chance to really look at that, tease it apart, and this amazing alchemy happens of transformation and transmutation into abundant love and abundant compassion and a space of forgiveness. This is really incredibly beautiful.
Yeah, that's a beautiful way to put it, Annette. I know in my own personal journey, I've experienced that transformation you're talking about doing the work. And it's deepened my love for my family and my relationships, and it's deepened my love for my community and the world. And I'd love to share that love with you all and work together and open it up to a new world and new possibilities of hope and healing and unity.
The vision for a gender-healed world is really a beautiful vision, and it really goes beyond gender. It goes beyond to healing relationships all across the board. Within our, as Max was saying, within our families, within our personal relationships, our work relationships. Your neighbor, you get to see that person in a new way, in a deeper way, with more compassion and with more empathy. And so it's a wonderful heart-opening space.
And so if you'll join us April 6th, we'd love to share some more of this with you and do a small workshop with you in the afternoon, and we hope you can join us.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing you.
Yes, very much so.
Well, that sounds like something to take in. Yes. And mark your calendars to attend Unity's Good Friday service on April 18th at 7 p.m. The service will include communion with a metaphysical interpretation and a hand-washing ritual, along with crystal bowls, meditation, sacred music, and more.
For information and registration on all our events, please see our website or visit the welcome table on the patio.
And now Reverend Kristen has a special ceremony to share with us today.
Good morning, everyone. So good to see you on this special day. And it is special because we are honoring and celebrating and welcoming some new folks to our prayer chaplain team. Yeah. So some of you might be new to this and saying, or you've been around for a while and you still don't know, what does a prayer chaplain exactly do? So, of course, they pray. They also hold space for us. So even if you haven't, and we encourage you to interact with a prayer chaplain and actually have a prayer in person, even if you haven't done that, they're constantly holding space for us. You have 15 prayer partners at Unity of Walnut Creek who hold a space of seeing the divine in you, of holding up the light and the love and the truth of who you are, of seeing the divine essence. And wherever you are, because you are a part of this community, you are held in that space. And of course, they pray with us in person on Sunday mornings and at other services. They call us for prayer sometimes. We call those wellness calls. And on occasion, they visit us in our homes or in a hospital. We just had David visiting one of our members who's on hospice and was really a very peaceful presence. So just a beautiful thing that we have here. And their dedication is pretty incredible too. They spend 13 hours every year about that in annual training. In addition, Susan, the coordinator and trainer, is an educator by nature, and so she also weaves in a lot of teaching and training throughout the year at the monthly meetings, so it goes beyond that. So we have a very special prayer chaplain to acknowledge today. Barbara Lynch has served us for 36 years as prayer chaplain. You want your cane? Thank you. You want your cane?
No, that's okay.
Okay. Come to the center, Barbara, so we all can see you and love you up. 36 years. What a journey. And how much you have loved us and shared with us and held us and contributed to our community, our ever-changing community, all these years. So we are so grateful. We have a gift for you that you're welcome to open here. Yeah, and it matches. How about that? Do you want to see what it is? We'd love to see what it is. Don't we want to see what it is? It's an amethyst heart. Yeah, to remind you of the heart of love that you have shared with us all these years. So let's bless our beloved Barbara. She's also, by the way, been a board president and all kinds of things here at Unity. Let's bless Barbara. Barbara, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the divine light within you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Susan, you can come on up right after Barbara. It's your time now. She's multitasking. So Susan is, as I mentioned, our prayer chaplain coordinator and trainer. She is in her 11th year of service. Yes. And she's going to introduce the team to us.
To have so many of these wonderful heart-guided people here today, and many more have passed through the prayer chaplaincy in over the years, and we're so grateful for them. But here today, besides Barbara, we have Mike McGarvey with 27 years of service. Then we have Garrett Rigg with 26 years of service. Charlie Paduano with 14 years. We don't have Irene Estrella here today, but she's got 14 years as well. And we've got G.D. Fusen with 13 years of service. David Peterson with 11 years. We were in class together. Terry Curtin with 9 years. Eileen Brady couldn't be here with us today, but she's on her 5th year of service. Joy Jankuya, also not here with us today, but she's in her 4th year of service to us. And then we've got the lovely Barbara Gordon, who's in her 2nd year. And another one of our lovely prayer chaplains who's recovering is Ray Wilson, who's also in his 2nd year. We're so grateful. Thank you.
And I'd like to invite forward our 3 brand new prayer chaplains. We have Carmen Alcarez, Elizabeth Isles, and Susan Bennett. You're welcome. And for the 3 of you newbies, we have a new prayer stole for you. So if you want to, oh, that's okay, I can find you here and hood you. It's like a hooding.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bless you. Welcome to the team. Bless you, Susan. Welcome to the team. Oh, we aren't done. Not right now, David. So in this ceremony, I'll be anointing the hearts and the hands of our prayer chaplains, and what I'm using is sacred water from St. Anthony's monastery in Egypt. He was the first desert father. St. Paul was the first, and St. Anthony was the second. Their monasteries are nearby, and they both had miraculous springs of water. It's also infused with some rose oil, and rose is representative of the Divine Mother and the opening of the heart. So. Susan, again, bless you, welcome you with your beautiful open heart of love and your hands that extend to us in prayer.
Here I am now ready to follow, to serve all, to love all, to be love in this world. Thy will is done through me this day. Thy will is done through me this way. Spirit calls, I answer. I'm open, I listen, I hear it, I feel it move in me. Here I come now closer, devoted, surrendered, lifted, guided by your plan. Thy will is done through me this day. 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 Here I am, Lord, I come. Here I am, Lord, I come.
Thank you to our prayer chaplain team.
Yes. Amen.
So now we're going to move into a time of meditation. So invite you to get comfortable and let's go ahead and affirm our statement of faith as we get settled. Together, there is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the all-loving goodness of God. We're going to begin with some music, followed by guidance and silence. Thanks, man. Let's Om together. Let that opening touch the very source of our beings, the primordial sound of Om, the sound of creation. The universes within and without created by a single first sound. Accessing the deepest place available to us now. And feeling that base connection to Source. From this place I was created, and from this place I create. Let us rest in this holy space of creation, in the silence. Touching that place again, that is the Alpha, the Genesis, the reconnection point with our Source. We know that from this place, as we move about our days, we co-create with Spirit. Remembering what it is we intend. From here there is peace. From here, there is great love. Just as there is great love here for you. Just as there is deep peace here for you. Filled with the peace that passes all understanding, filled with the heart of love. Filled with the light that brings clarity, wisdom. From here, the world is new, a blank canvas. From here, our lives are new and ourselves are new. What will you create? And so it is.
Look in the mirror, see my creative power. Driving itself like a rain cloud shower. Shining like the moon with the midnight hour. Ooh, shouting out peace everywhere and every place and every key. Breathe serenity. Serenity. Look in the mirror, see what creation made. I'm soaking up the sun, chilling in the shade. After the rain, I bottle up inside. Yes, I do. Spreading it out like the ocean tide. Serenity. Breathe serenity. Isn't that nice? Smooth as you can be. Touch eternity. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is different than it was last season. Doing things right cause I got better reasons. Breathe serenity. Breathe serenity. Touch eternity. Serenity.
Off, I think. There we go. Excuse me, wardrobe shifting going on here. Well, welcome to everybody online as well as a few brave souls outside. It looks a little chilly, but it's toasty in here with all these folks. Look at us. Yeah. So I mentioned, if you were here earlier, I think most of you were here when we did our prayer chaplain dedication just a bit ago. And I mentioned during that the water came from St. Anthony and St. Paul's monasteries. And that was a place that I visited during my sabbatical last year in Egypt. They were the first desert fathers, as I mentioned earlier, and over time, other desert mothers and fathers came to follow their lead in this ascetic lifestyle. St. Anthony had a meditation cave up in the mountain, and people kind of demanded more of his attention, so he would come down periodically and hold them in prayer and support them. So very much like what our prayer chaplains do for us. So when I was there, I mentioned to my friend Becca, who lives and works in Cairo, that I was wanting to do this. And she said, would you mind if I organize something with a few more people? And I said, no, that'd be great. Well, she had a bus of, I don't know how many people, but at least 50 of us went in this bus to these monasteries. But it was a long trek out to the desert from Cairo, and it was going to be a very long day because we were doing a round trip in the same day. So here we are in this packed bus, ready to go, and we're waiting, and we're waiting, and we're waiting. Now, I imagine some of the people on the bus were really used to this Egyptian state security thing, but, as the visiting American, I was not. So it took about an hour before the state security would finally let us go. And what was puzzling them so much is that our bus looked like the United Nations. I mean, we had, black, brown, yellow, white, and Burmese people, Japanese people, Sudanese people, Egyptian people, Americans, you name it, we were all on the bus. And to them, it was like, why would this configuration of people be together going to do something? It's very suspicious, right? To me, it was like the picture of world peace, right? And on the bus itself, it was like that. It was just a very sweet experience. There were Sudanese refugees along with staff from STARS, St. Andrew's Refugee Services, where Becca works. And during that time, there was, friendships made, just right even on the bus. People brought all this homemade food, and they would run it up from the back of the bus and offer us lunch, and then, came from every direction, all these foods, and then somebody came up with a big bottle of soda that was kind of like a gold-green color. And I'm not a soda drinker, so I was ready to say no thanks, and luckily I said it quiet enough that Becca said, drink it. I was like, oh, okay. We do not refuse the gift, right? Because we're receiving the gift, so she drank it for me. Bless her. But, just that whole experience of then when we arrived, hiking together, there was up to St. Anthony's, there was laughter, there was conversations, there were group photos taken together. We listened to chanting priests at St. Paul's. And actually, I think we have one of the group photos. This is right outside of St. Anthony's cave. So this is a small subset of the folks who were there. But we've got from a baby to a guy that was like 7 feet, and everything in between, right? So it was just this very rich experience. And then on the way home, these strangers, I noticed, some of whom had been strangers that morning, were sleeping on each other's shoulders. So sweet. So Becca is also a Lutheran minister. She used to be the minister down here, just down the street at St. Mark's. And I recently reached out to her and said, so what's going on there? And she said, oh, let me send you my update. So I'm not going to read it all in her words. I'll just kind of tell it to you and read some of it. But she sent this about her mother's visit during Christmas time. And so her mom came, and they were doing the Christmas Eve service at their church there, which is also on STAR's property, the Refugee Services group. And she said, we opened with Joy to the World, and she's leading the service, and one of her colleagues comes in and says, there's a Palestinian man being detained at the gate. So she had to leave the service. And she goes over there, and she said, this guy is being aggressively questioned at the gate. And then she says, oh, he's welcome to come to the service. And they were like, just ignored that. And they continued to aggressively then question her as well. And she said, we're surrounded by all these armed guards. And she said it took 20 minutes of, in her words, hell, before they finally gave the man his passport and released him. So she's walking back, and she's thinking, the irony of it all, that there's a Palestinian man at our gates that can't come in, and we are ostensibly celebrating a Palestinian man tonight at our Christmas Eve service. And so as she came back in and merged back in with the service, she said she didn't quite have the same Christmas spirit, but it all went well. A couple days later, she and her mom were at the metro station heading back to her workplace at STARS, and they got out of the station, and her mom grabs her arm and says, oh my gosh, that security card looks just like Rick. And she was referring to her son and Becca's late brother, Rick. And Becca said, wow, he really did. She hadn't noticed, but he really did look. He had the same green eyes, the same brown hair. She said it could have been my brother's college photo, And she said, but just what surprised her is her mom released her, and she just started striving over to the officer, and she raised up her arms. And Becca says to her great surprise, this guy smiles, and he reaches down and he hugs her. And she says, then he takes out his camera and takes a selfie with her beaming mother. This guard was one of the guards that had detained Becca and the man on Christmas Eve. And so she writes, Egypt confounds me. The same person hoisting a gun in your direction one day is hugging your grieving mother the next. What often seems lost in the midst of the chaos that every person we encounter is somebody's daughter, somebody's son, somebody's sibling, somebody's parent. Becca's reflections, of course, are not limited to Egypt, right? This spans the globe. This idea that on one hand, we can be violent and separating and divisive and judgmental, and on the other hand, we can be compassionate and loving and forgiving and kind and warm and all about connection and relationship. This human walk is a paradox, isn't it? And we are constantly faced with that paradox, and we ourselves are often that paradox. I think that might be why Jesus so often was saying, you hypocrites. Do you remember that? He said that a lot in the scriptures, you hypocrites, whenever he got mad. And so, what is it that allows us then to move to that place, to choose instead of to be at war with, to be at peace with, to be in connection with, to be in a loving relationship with that group, our neighbor, our friend, our parent, our spouse, whatever the case may be. We tend to think of violence, when we think about violence, we tend to talk about it in terms of guns and weapons and physical violence. And yet we all know violence can be so many other things, right? Words can be weapons. Thoughts and feelings and ways that we show up just in everyday life can have that kind of energy that has a strong, forceful impact on people or on ourselves even. So recognizing the work is always here. Right? Peace begins with us. It really does. It's not just a platitude. It does begin with us. I think our impetus is to look out into the world and say, are we ever going to have peace? Are we ever going to achieve some kind of vision that we all hold for peace, where all life thrives in conscious oneness, for example, the vision we hold here, where everybody is spiritually awakened? Are we ever going to get there? And so the thing is, if we are looking out there, we'll see some beautiful examples of peace, and we'll see some disappointing things, right? But where does the change happen? Inside. If peace begins with me, then we must look to see, how are we showing up? How are we thinking and feeling and speaking and acting with the people that are closest to us? Start there, right? In here and as close as you can be, and then move out from there. That's how the peace happens. That's how the peace spreads, and that's how the peace lasts. Because once we get a taste of it and we know, oh, when I go back to Om, when I go back to that universal sound of creation, when I get back to my source, when I'm at that space where I feel connected again to my source, and I'm consciously aware of that, then there can be nothing but peace, harmony, love, light, all of these things that are a part of and connected to one another. Has anybody ever heard of nonviolent communication? Yeah, a lot of you. We've had groups here, and connection practice has a little bit of that in there. Sometimes it's called compassionate communication. It was founded by Marshall Rosenberg, and Unity, many years ago at a Unity convention, Marshall was there before he made his transition, and I happened to be there that year. And I don't know if those of you who are aware of it, you know, he used to use hand puppets. Right, that usually the giraffe was the heart, right? The speaking from the heart, and the jackal was the speaking from all the other places, right? And one time he had two puppets, and they were romantic partners. And he has one of them say to the other, "Do you love me?" And the other one says, "When?" And I've thought about that so many times, and it makes me laugh, for one thing. But also it reminds me of what an important question that is. Because, you know, when we are in relationship, especially long-term relationships, and it doesn't matter if it's a romantic partner, a parent, a child, a friend, whatever, sibling, if you think about relationships over time, there's sort of this idea that, well, of course I love him, he's my brother, you know, and are you showing up in a way that looks like love? Right? That's the question. Am I thinking, feeling, being, speaking something that is building peace between us, or am I tearing that down or throwing up barricades to that peace? So I love the question that Marshall posed, because it shakes us out of our assumptions. And it brings our relationships current to ask, well, how am I being now? If I'm supposedly in love with this person, or I love this person, am I being that? Am I showing that? Am I feeling that toward them? Am I thinking that about them? It's a big charge. It's a high charge to go back to this place again and again, right? And it is our work. It is our work to make peace in the world, to make peace within ourselves and in our interpersonal relationships. It's a huge piece. Imagine if even half the world found some inner peace and brought it into their closest relationships. Wouldn't that shift everything? Because in our closest relationships, we restore support. We restore all the things we need to be in the world in such a way, to embody these kinds of things in the world. So there's so much to it all. And so when I think about, peace sometimes, and I think when peace is talked about sometimes, it's talked about like, just chill, right? Zoned out, blissed out. And that's a part of peace. And peace can be very engaged. Peace can be very alive. Peace can be like a really big commitment that we make, that we walk and embody in our lives. So don't just, pass it off as just, all about calmness. It can be calm. It can still be calm energy, but it's calm energy that's engaged. It's calm energy that cares. It's calm energy that holds space. It's calm energy that keeps ourselves accountable for how we are walking the line of spirit, how we are connecting with our spirit and being that divine presence in the world. I am divine peace. I am peace. I am at peace. I kind of have some peace. We sort of it goes out from there, right? And we start wherever we are. And then we bring ourselves back to that source, to that truth, and get re-energized, reminded, and inspired. Inspired means in spirit. We get back in spirit, and then we are inspired to be that in the world, to offer that peace to one another. I love that Marshall's teaching includes some humor, because humor is also a great way for us to come back together when there is some kind of schism. Brenley and I do that when we have a disagreement. One of us, and 9 times out of 10, it's something petty, so it really works well with the petty stuff. And one of us will just start laughing. Usually it's like, we did our thing and then we're in different rooms and then somebody will come back into the room and just start laughing. And then we'll both laugh. And then it's just like, the energy dissipates, it's gone, it's flown away. I don't even remember what it was. And we are reconnected. Now, sometimes, I got to tell you, it's not fail-safe. Timing is everything in humor. And we don't always know. So be willing to take the risk, and sometimes it's going to bomb because the other person isn't ready to laugh. And that's okay too, right? And this is part of what happens in our long-term relationships because we build trust over time. And we learn over time. And we take more risks over time. And sometimes, right now, we are being asked, I think, in our world, to bump that up a little bit and to begin to trust at higher levels, even with people we've not met before. And to be, maybe even to bring forth some humor, to bridge some of that tension that is in our world today. So many things we can do. These are just a few. Peace, of course, is an inside job first and foremost. And so this is where all the shift occurs, right? This is where everything happens. By shifting our thoughts, we shift then how we show up. And our feelings and actions then kind of line up accordingly. And it brings about greater peace. We can go from aversion, feeling an aversion towards someone or something, to acceptance. We can move from us judging ourselves or someone else to compassion. The shift can be quite miraculous and easy at times. It can be longer and more arduous at times. But the key is our commitment. So what's up with you in your life? Is there someone or something that you feel like, I'd like a little more peace between us? I want to invite you to close your eyes for a moment and just let that person arise in your heart, if there is someone. And what do you say about this person? What do you say to yourself about this person and their behaviors? Can you appreciate that they are different from you? Think of one way they are different from you and see if you can appreciate it. Is there anything you can learn from the different ways that they do things that's different from how you would do it? I just invite you to bless this person now, just knowing that they too seek peace. They too want to remain peaceful in your relationship, harmonious, loving, kind. And as you bless them, you can open your eyes. I've noticed, and maybe you have too, that when I mind my own business, that I just realize that everything works better. When I do my own inner work, my relationship is enhanced automatically. Relationships, whatever they may be. And so Timber Hawkeye said it really well. Timber Hawkeye is the founder and author of Buddhist Boot Camp, among other books, and he's coming here on June 22nd. And Felicia and I were meeting with him this week, just kind of getting to know him and talking about what he's going to be offering. And one of the things he said in the course of the conversation was, people are not necessarily going to become less irritating, but we each can become less irritable. Right? So we aren't here to change anyone. You might want to say that. I'm not here to change anyone. Yeah, it doesn't work. We know this intellectually, right? We know this intellectually. And why we're here is to become our best selves. That's why we're here, to become our very best selves. As a result, life transforms around us. Things transform around us when we step in. Greater peace is a part of the outcomes that come by us being closer to the truest self, the best self that we can be. And I think it's often accompanied by deepened commitment and engagement to the idea of peace, of holding peace in a bigger way, and recognizing, really getting at a much deeper level that we are indeed participating in the peace in the world that we envision. And it's here. It's accessible. It's available. And more of it will become more accessible, more available, more visible as we do this work from within. So I think it's time for us to recommit to peace and to assess how we ourselves truly are the ones that peace begins with. Just as that soldier with Becca's mom laid down his arms and lifted up his arms for a hug and a selfie, we can do the same, right? Lay down your arms, whatever they may be, your words, your behaviors, and so on, that aren't productive to peace, and lift up your arms toward those connecting kinds of behaviors. Yes, there is peace, and peace begins with us. Let's say it together. Peace begins with me, and so it is.
Are there still 7 Susans here?
Changing my perspective from it's feeding back. I'll stand back. Changing our perspective from finding someone irritating to becoming less irritable is my task this week.
Me too. Yeah. So, our prayer chaplains are available after this service to provide personal prayer support. If you are a prayer chaplain and you've met them all earlier today, please stand. And they wear the now magenta stoles.
Purple.
Purple, magenta.
Whether you have a joy or a concern in your heart today, praying with our prayer chaplains is a powerful opportunity to have your intentions raised up in consciousness.
So now let's open our hearts to the practice of giving. I invite you to prepare your gifts as we align with the universal law of circulation. As we give, we shall receive. In truth, there is no lack or limitation. Abundance is our true nature.
And for your convenience, there are a variety of ways to financially give to this community. They're shown on the screen in front of you. For those of you watching online, there's a donate button on the Watch Live page. We encourage everyone to set up regular and automatic giving to Unity using your bank's free bill pay service.
So, at this point, I invite you to take your tithe or offering in your hand and repeat the affirmation with me together.
Divine love, one with me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am joy-filled and grateful.
If you feel like dancing, you know, it's a beautiful thing to do. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright.
Everything is alright.
Alright.
Everything is alright.
Alright.
Everything is alright.
Alright.
It's alright.
Alright. Yeah, yeah. Everything is gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. I feel it now. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright.
Everything's alright.
Alright.
Everything's alright.
Alright.
Everything's alright.
Alright.
It's alright.
Alright. Just look at the scene all over the world. We're getting zinged by overexposure. It might seem we're all alone. Let's help each other and flow.
So let me take your hand and walk with you, baby. Together we'll plant the seeds of healing. We'll do what we can. We'll find our way, baby. It's understood. It's gonna be good.
Everything is gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Whoa. Everything is gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright.
Everything is alright.
Alright.
Everything is alright.
Alright.
Everything is alright.
Alright.
It's alright.
Alright. We'll find a place in our hearts together. Together we can do it much better. Hold on to your joy. Stay true to your soul. Release, relax, and let it flow.
So let me take your hand and walk with you, baby. Together we'll plant the seeds of healing. We'll do what we can.
We'll do what we can.
We'll find our way, baby. It's understood. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Yeah.
Everything is alright. Alright.
Everything is alright.
Alright.
Everything is alright.
Alright.
It's alright.
Alright. It's alright.
Whoa, it's alright now.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
Whoa, it's alright. is alright. Alright. Everything is alright. Alright. Ooh, everything is alright. Everything is alright. Everything is alright.
So somebody came to the 9:30 service and said, you know, I walked in here feeling really lousy, and then Janet sang, everything's going to be all right. And she said, and it is. And I know that now. And I'm leaving in a much better state. The power of music, yes. Yes, yes. All right, well, let's bless the abundance that is held here from your giving, generous hearts through this ministry out into the world. We give our peace, our love, our joy, all these things. Let's bless it and know that it multiplies by blessing. We give thanks for the ever-increasing, constant flow of absolute good in our lives now. So it is.
All right, let's welcome in the kids. 2, 3.
We are a circle of love. We are a circle of light. Come join the circle of love. Come join the circle of light. There's a light in you and the light in you are one. Light in you. There's a light in you and the light in you are one. Oh yeah.
Thank you, everyone. There we are. Happy Sunday. I wanted to share, I was in a training this week with youth directors from Unities all over the country. A lot of them were from the Great Lakes area, and a lot of them were from Texas and just different places and things. And we were all checking in about how our youth program's going, and it just made me feel so good. We've come so far since COVID. It's just absolutely amazing. And I know I'm always focused on learning more and expanding and growing and doing and evolving, right? But it's really important to just honor like the journey, and it's been really, really amazing. And all of those things that we were affirming and co-creating, and we've manifested, and we continue to manifest. So it's just really beautiful. So yeah. Yeah. Oh, and I want to thank you for sending me to the training. So
You're welcome.
so I could be part of that. Who wants to share what we did today?
Today we talked about how springs represent Easter, and we also made eggs.
Oh.
So today, we talked about how we can be in service to our community, and we came up with one really cool way after reading a story today. So Katie's going to share with you what we came up with.
So the list is called, if we were to build a suitcase of love for foster kids, it would include basic needs, clothes, to find them a family like a note card, food, water, clothes, coloring books or activity books, devices to entertain, toothbrushes, toothpaste, paper to draw with, video games, and a console. Ozzy the opossum stuffy, coloring books, a Lego set, puzzles, socks, the fluffy ones, a pet rock, affirmations, and a way to meditate.
That's it.
Let's bless our children, youth, and teachers together. Children, youth, and teachers, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the divine light within you.
Oh, yes, please rise. Perfect for our closing song. You're so smart. All good, all good. Holy, holy. All good, all good. Holy, holy. All in my mind, in my heart, and my soul. Now I know all is good. Holy, holy. Soul. Now I know all is love, holy, holy. All one, holy, holy. All one, holy, holy. All in my mind, in my heart, in my soul. Now I know all is one. Holy, holy. All in my mind, in my heart, and my soul. Now I know all is one. Holy, holy.
Love and the light and the peace on earth right now. So let's go out there and spread our peace. Have fun and spread joy.